Right, hello. I was just eating food, and I was just eating, chilling out, enjoying myself. Rust rotation. What? It's only. It happened about 20 minutes ago, so it happened at 4:30. This is the earliest I've seen it happen this year. I was not prepared. Well, I was prepared. I just wasn't super prepared. But anyway, quick refresh, new roster rotation all here, hello, hello. So yeah, these are the new skins. Hello new skins, how you doing? I had all of this nice and prepared. So first of all, my disappointment, there's no clothing, there's no armour. Alright, yeah, disco mask and thingy. But this is a whole talking point. This is a whole, oh dear, we're going to have problems sort of situation. So yeah, as you can see, I thought we could have had lightweight today. I thought we could have had JPEG today. I thought we could have had apostate today. I thought we could have had even some Arctic hide armour and clothing and whatnot. Nope. Nope. This is quite a disappointing wipe day Rustle rotation, to be honest. Okay, yeah, right. Minted gold large box and a tempered door and... yeah. So, real quickly, which is abnormal, which isn't? The Blackout SMG is abnormal. The Elite Crate MP5 is abnormal. The Minted Gold Large Box is abnormal. The Raven Deerskull Mask is... The Raven Deerskull Mask isn't abnormal, but the poncho is. That's really weird. Can I just double check that? So remember, it has to have a link. So yeah, see, that has a link, that's abnormal. This doesn't have a link, it's not abnormal. But the poncho does. Alright, well, doesn't matter. It's abnormal. It's abnormal, it's got the link. Those are the rules. Recycler SAR does not have an abnormal. Oh, congratulations, Kelmo Legend. And thank you for the Prime sub for that. Yeah, thank you very much. So that's not abnormal. Tempered sheet metal door is abnormal. And welded metal sleeping bag is not abnormal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 abnormals. Okay, that's cool. Out of 8 skins, we've got 5 abnormals. That's looking pretty good. And SCMM is still struggling a bit. Damn, I probably was going to go ahead and buy some of these. So let me do all my what was going to be my pre-talk, because I was considering buying some Rug from Hells. Can't do that now. Might have to do a higher buy order. I have to now, don't I? So with what we see here, with all the sales, they're incredibly low. Yeah, in comparison to all the other skins from the previous week, well, yeah, these had ridiculous amount of sales, and these had very tame looking sales. So, yeah, that Rug from Hell, looking pretty good. That Demonic Raven Door, looking pretty good. Ghostly Sleeping Bag, it's already down in price. Only by a little bit. But hey, we figured out a decent price to put down. That should be fine. And with everything else, we did discuss everything. That's all good. Now, what I also wanted to quickly point out is we had a whole bunch of skins that just became marketable. So if I could just quickly go to my extension real quickly. How about I hide right here? Hello, I am now sitting on a bench. Do you like my bench? Does it look nice and cool? Right, back to here. Hello, hello. I did my buy orders before I started the stream. And now we can quickly see the buy orders I did for all of the regular skins. So, Skull Mausoleum Furnace. Buy order support. Let's also quickly point out, like, a lot of people in the Americas and whatnot, they probably don't even realise what's going on. They're at work. Only the Europeans are aware of this right now. So, well, and other people on the other side of the world. But yeah, do you get what I mean? If we're going to look at the requests right now, they're not going to be very strong, because not everybody who plays Rust is well aware that this has happened. I mean, we're still 2 hours away until the proper update. So this is early. This is really early. But anyway, from what we can see, bulk of the buy orders seems to be sitting at around 70 cents, really. Yeah, you got a 89 right here. But no one's going above $1. And how much did that sell for? Sold for $1.49. It's a cool looking furnace. It's just not a super standout furnace like the zombie furnace from the previous week. So yeah, we'll leave that for now. Now here's the worrying thing: the pumpkin tier 2 armor. So not surprised whatsoever. Everybody is just not like These are 99 cents each, right? But they're incredibly gimmicky for Halloween. And there's a very, 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 very good chance they're going to crash and burn. We saw this happen with the pumpkin armor pieces last year. They're not from the same collection, but there was another tier 3 pumpkin style armor, and it went as cheap as about 40 cents each. And what do we see right here? Buy orders only going up to around 40 cents. People have learned, people have taken notice. Good job, everybody knows what to do. Very nice. Now, will this crash and burn? Well, it's only the beginning, but with the routine that I've seen, with all of these super gimmicky skins that are related to a holiday, they tend to suffer quite badly quickly. But in anticipation for Halloween next year, probably it'll rise back up in price. But the price I put down for these, I think, what am I? 37 cents. And Skull Mausoleum, I did, where am I? I think I'm 76 cents. I might do a second batch of buy orders. Again, I needed to do this video. Hello people, I've got all people in my chat right now as well. Nobody here was prepared for this. So yeah, I got all my lowball buy orders down, and I'll do my secondary buy orders after I've done this. So yep, the exact same setup. All of these very low buy orders. Mr. Important randomly comes in and does 200 requests at, I think, 32 cents, to the equivalent of 32 cents American. So yeah, people know how this usually plays out, and people are playing lowball with these buy orders. That's to be expected. Nobody wants to suffer. Nobody wants to lose money. We want to try and make a profit wherever we can. So now we move on to the Ghost Halloween SAR. Not a super standout, incredibly insane looking SAR, but it's a perfectly serviceable, nicely decorated, interesting pattern on it SAR. But we have had some very kind of interesting looking SARs very recently. This is gimmicky for Halloween, not Christmas, Halloween. Buy orders only gone up to about 80 cents. So again, very low buy order requests at the moment, but it's most likely due to the fact that not everybody is fully aware that the Rust Story has rotated. This was super early. So we'll move on to Ghost Blaster double barrel shotgun, and yeah, this is very surprising. Hardly any support. Again, joking in a very fun, silly way. This is a nice looking skin. It's Ghostbusters. But yeah, the support just isn't there at the moment. I might put down an extra buy order, but what we should also take into consideration is how many double barrel shotgun skins have we had so far this year. There's a lot. It's far too many. I haven't shaved. I haven't been able to have a wash before the stream. I'm sorry if I look horrible. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then over to here. 9 skins so far this year. Not a single pump shotgun skin. Only 1 water pipe. And hardly any Eokas. I think we've had like 2 or 3 Eoka skins. So double barrel shotguns have been a bit abundant this year. And none of them have really flourished. In fact, back to here real quickly. Let's go see those prices. How are the double barrel shotgun skins looking like so far? Down, 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 down. All in the red. All in the red. Not looking good. That is a big worry. So, yeah. And then we got the crossbow, and only 130 requests to buy. And, yeah. Again. So, why am I putting so much of a fuss over all of these skins? All of them are very likely going to be kind of suffering. All of them really do look like they potentially could be badly affected with what's about to come. Of course, I've said it many times. The current CSGO major is underway. It's going on for another 10 or so days, and hope you got your pickings right. But anyway, we, from what we can see right here, it's already kind of, what am I trying to say? The prices of all the Rust skins at the moment are going down, but I don't think it's fully behind. I wouldn't fully attribute it to the Rio Major. The Rio stickers aren't fully. Not everybody likes them. Not everybody is desperate for them. And with that, I don't think the Rust skin prices are going to go down as badly. But I still think, because so many people are expecting and anticipating the prices to be really bad, they're selling anyway. So we are in the bad times, and if I could just quickly go over to here, I have made a video talking about this, Rust Economy Decline Pattern Analysis. This is routine, this happens every single year, no need to worry too much. I just kind of sit here and say, it's probably not as bad as we anticipated. But how long will it go on for? That's what matters most. And of course, will we see another CSGO major potential CSGO operation maybe at the end of this month? Maybe. And that will also cause Ruskin prices to go down as well. And not to mention the winter sale, Steam winter sale, that's also going to cause prices to go down. But anyway, we'll quickly move on to the abnormals. Let's get through this very quickly. So, as I said, oh my, it's got 3,000 requests to buy. But are some of them fake? Yes. So, I instantly was surprised. Well, hang on a minute. There's 3,000 requests to buy. That's manipulation. Do you see what's going on here? With my extension, I can see all of the buy orders. Someone's put down a very fake buy order of 2,000 at 15 cents. He's trying to make it seem more valuable than what it actually is, because most people, when they see this Steam Market page, they only see this data, so they don't see all of the buy orders. So a lot of regular people will mistakenly assume that this is super in demand, super valuable. It's just typical, very low key manipulation. So don't assume this is correct. This is just someone pretending it's super valuable. But what we can also point out is it still has 1,000 requests to buy, legit requests to buy, and the buy orders, they're going up. Remember what I said last night? With the amount of sales, I wasn't expecting 30,000. Lo and behold, it definitely wasn't 30,000 now. And this is looking extra special. This is looking very good. And a lot of us have missed out. A lot of us have missed out on actually being able to buy these. The buy orders were looking very good. I was going to buy some. I was going to wait until about now to buy them. I got a very good buy order. I could always put down another buy order. This rug from hell is looking to be in a very comfortable position. Now, you could still put down a $2.49 buy order. You could still do that, and you wouldn't necessarily have lost anything. There is a 112 buy order right here, but I'm not sure if it's going to hold. Yes, the buy orders are increasing, but what happens when everybody who bought these, what happens when everybody who has the opportunity to sell these has the opportunity to sell it? What I'm saying is, it's a 7-day cooldown. Everybody that bought these, when it gets to their chance to be able to sell it, are they going to throw it onto the Steam market? If this jumps up in price too quickly, will this start to suffer? Remember what happened to the Bombshell garage door? The price instantly went up to above $5, and everybody noticed, and everybody started to list theirs on the Steam market, and now we have far too many Bombshell garage doors on the Steam market. But again, a lot of people get mistaken with that. So if I go Bombshell real quickly, Bombshell garage door, can we take a look at you? 428 in the market. So by default, this is what everybody sees. They see 428, the price at 161, and the buy order's only going up to $1.50. That's what they see. But this is what I see. What I see is 342 of them are above $3. So we're talking about, yes, there's 428 of them, but that's like 80% of them are above $3. So what you see here, all of the amount that you see here, the ones that are below the rush door price, that could easily get evaporated. Look how thin it is. There's no major resistance. There's no major problems. It's just people that have made a big mistake and they don't know how this all works. When the good times are back, the Bombshell garage door very easily could jump all the way back up in price again. The vast majority of the bulk of the quantity, it's all above the rush door price. When the good times are back, that's probably going to double in price. And everybody's going to be like, oh wow, how did it magically double in price? Because you're stupid. You don't see everything. Look at it. So everybody was undercutting each other because they assumed, they looked at it and they thought, oh no, Bombshell garage door is suffering. I have to sell my entire stock now. And if you got the full picture, you'd realise what's going on. And yeah, that's one of the things I am a bit worried about with the rug from hell. If loads of people see this magically jumping up in price, then loads of people will try and sell theirs. And because they can't see everything, they will assume when there's too many on the market, they will assume, oh no, it's going to crash and burn. I have to unload all of my stock now. So, do you know what I mean? I'm a very cautious, worried person. I know how things can be bad. I know how things can be good. But at the moment, Rug from Hell looking very appealing. So sorry to go all over the place there, but do you understand what I mean? Lots of potential problems could happen, but let's just be careful. Now, we are currently on November 3rd. We have maybe, what is it? We've got a good 4 weeks until we hit December time. Right now, honestly, you probably want to start investing into Christmas things. And I'll talk about that towards the end of this video. So, Scarecrow Rock, this was something I was in demand with. What's the word? I was very curious about it. It didn't sell that much. It's a cool looking rock skin, glows in the dark. Only you see the glow. Only you see the glowing part. So when you're running around with it, you've got the glowing part close to you. So if anybody was to see you from a distance at night time, they're not going to see that unless they're angled right behind you. So you don't need to worry about that giving your position away. So this is the first rock skin in about 10 months. It's been a ridiculous amount of time. And this reminds me ever so closely with the Pumpkin Rock. Very similar in design. Pumpkin Rock has peaked at around $10. It peaked at $10 last year, and earlier this year, literally about 2 weeks ago, it peaked at around $8.50. So that's doing very nicely. That sold fairly similar to the amounts that this had. When you make comparisons to back then when it sold in 2018 to right now with the amount this sold, it sold quite a lot back then for a 2018 standard, but for this, in the 2022s, this rock did not sell that much, and I think quite a lot of them could potentially get lost in obscurity, and with that, I am thinking this is probably looking to be a pretty good thing to put your money towards. We have not had many rock skins this year. We've had lots of people attempt to get a rock skin accepted. Nope. Facepunch said nope. So this is looking fairly appealing. This was a $2 rock skin, and we're already seeing buy orders go up to above $2. And the bulk of the buy orders, very nice and strong. 720 requests. Looking pretty sharp, looking pretty good. So that rock skin right there, looking very interesting as well. And it's also with the great benefit of we just simply didn't see that many sales. With hardly any sales compared to the previous week, a lot of the things that appeared the past week look very appealing right now. Also, Demonic Raven Door. So, this has a very well-positioned glow-in-the-dark portion. It only glows above the door. At night time, you can crouch and it won't give away your position. Very nice door. Very cool-looking design. You did a very good job there, Mr. Morphus and Mr. Micro. So, with that, and we did talk about this a lot during the Saturday Skin Showcase, this will probably have a lot of appeal when people start to figure it out. Lots of people are using it in their streams, in their videos. It's an awesome looking door. And how much did that sell for? $2.49. How are the buy orders looking at the moment? Looking pretty good. Going all the way up to about $1.60, but they're climbing and they're climbing and they're climbing. 600 requests to buy at the moment, but I think when word gets around with how useful that is with its glow-in-the-dark positioning, I think that's going to sell very nicely in the future. We shall see. And now we got the Ghostly Flame Garage door. I was very cautious about this. I saw the sheet metal door's performance last year. Wasn't very good. $2.99 that skin was. Now then it ends up selling for around $1 for the most of the time. This also sells for $2.99. Buy orders only going up to $1.58. Okay. So yes, I am worried about this one. The furnace did well. The Ghostly Flame furnace, the Ghostly Flame large box did well. The sheet metal door did not do very well, and I don't think this is going to be doing very greatly. Now we also have the problems of how many garage doors have we had so far this year. Sorry, I was just going to quickly show you this. So yeah, they're all accepted. I didn't mean to click that, but I saw it and I thought I might as well quickly show you. So anyway, garage door. Garage doors. We've had lots of garage doors this year, and we've had a lot of glow-in-the-dark garage doors. So this isn't that special. Is it super gimmicky for Christmas? No, Halloween! I'm jumping ahead too quickly. Is it too gimmicky for Halloween? I wouldn't really say so, but again, from what I saw previously, I just don't have a lot of faith in it. Now, all of the garage doors so far this year are below their rust door price. They aren't doing very greatly. Except Tiger Garage Door, you're looking cool. So I can predict that's very likely going to go below its rust door price, especially with the buy order support not really going up that much. And when we look at the Ghostly Flame collection, as we can see, Ghostly Flame sheet metal door isn't doing very greatly. And it actually did go up in price. It spiked up in price a little bit when this appeared. And it very likely will go back down to around $1 again. all over again. So this, not super keen on. Right. Ghostly Sleeping Bag. This sold for $1.99. It's a glow-in-the-dark white spooky ghost sleeping bag. It is gimmicky for Halloween. I was cautious about that. I sat there and said last night, alright, we want to do about, I reckon 90 cents and $1.20. And lo and behold, that's what we got. The bulk of the buy orders sitting at around $1. A little bit all the way up here at around $1.20. Will it hold its value? Probably not. How many of them sold? Not too many. It's looking okay. But again, with the amount that we see with the buy orders and whatnot, more people could come in and add more. Especially with today's very abrupt Rustle rotation. Now we've got the Ghost Pumpkin Large Box. Hello, buddy. How we doing? Now, I actually did an extra buy order in this. I talked about that last night. And the 95 cents right here. So that was me. And yes, this was it $2.49? It was $1.99. Okay, $1.99 skin. If we recall, with the performance of the small pumpkin box last year, the small ghost pumpkin box, that did not do very well. It went down to around $1 very quickly when Halloween was over. The bulk of the buy orders are around just under $1, and all of these are like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. We shall see. I don't think the large box will suffer as much as the small box did. Large boxes are very nice at the moment. So much storage space. Oh, wonderful. But yeah, it is gimmicky for Halloween. The carving face and whatnot. We shall see. Large box skins haven't been doing super great this year. All we've had is graffiti storages. All we've had... That's it, really. All we've had is graffiti storages and scientific storages earlier this year. That's all we've really had. And they're only valuable because they're all part of a collection. It's hard to figure out value for an individual skin. Yes, this is part of a Ghost Pumpkin collection, but that didn't do very well, the first one, did it? So I only offered like 80 cents and 95 cents. So that's what I did. Now we've got the Midnight Ghost AK-47. We know how this usually plays out. Far too many AK-47 skins. We usually see another AK-47 skin every other week. Every other week there's always a new one. So we don't have a lot of faith in putting buy orders down for these. We don't have a lot of faith in actually buying them as a profitable thing to try and go for. So this was a $2.49 skin. The bulk of the buy orders sitting at around $1. Oh dear. And then we got a 10 here at $1.30. So what do you reckon? I think it's going to get pretty cheap. Yes, I do. So, yeah, if it was the glow-in-the-dark one, I think it would have done a whole lot better. It would have been a whole lot more unique, a whole lot more special, but no, it's the regular one. So, how unfortunate. And we got the Halloween wooden door. Well, wooden door skins. No. Nobody really wants them. Nobody really uses them. If people were to use a wooden door, it would be very brief time. And they probably already are settled with a wooden door skin that they like to use all the time. So I don't think a new one's going to really change the world, and I don't think many people care enough for it. So yeah, so that's everything. That is all of the skins that have just become marketable, abnormals and regular. Get a good look at all of them, and now they're gone. Because now, gentlemen, now we're going to talk about the new skins. Hello, new skins. So, as we know, Poncho is abnormal, Blackout SMG is abnormal, the Tempered Sheet Metal Door is abnormal, this large box, the Minted Large Box is abnormal, Elite Crate MP5 is abnormal, Welded Metal Sleeping Bag is not abnormal, Recycler SAR is not abnormal. So we've got 5 abnormal skins. I'm not sure what's going on with these two, that's odd. So, let's discuss the potential problems that I immediately notice. So, do you remember, not too long ago, when we had ponchos randomly start appearing again, we saw the surprise appearance of the Arctic Camo poncho, and we were sitting there thinking, oh wow, we hardly ever see poncho skins. Maybe this would be quite valuable and interesting to invest into, purely based on the fact that, well, we've got hardly any of these skins. Well, I also pointed out, let's just wait and see how things play out by the end of the week, and then we'll make a decision whether or not we should buy into it. 40,000 sales. And then what happened just a short amount of time later? Oh look, Blackout poncho. And then a week later, Chainmail poncho. And then about 2 weeks later, Spiderweb poncho. And then 2 weeks later, another poncho. So, in what, how long? 2 months? Less than 2 months. In less than 2 months, we've had 5 poncho skins. And they used to be a rare sight to see. They're not rare anymore. Not surprised at all that these are suffering. I wonder how long it's going to take for this to suffer. It did have 25,000 sales, so I guess we're just waiting on that. But I am Not super keen on that. And with talking about that, So, you know that whole thing I was talking about? Arctic camo poncho. Wow, we hardly ever see any of them. Surely that'll do very nicely. 40,000 sales. Oh god, it's repeating itself, isn't it? It's repeating itself, isn't it? I I tell you people all the time, the routines keep happening. It keeps happening. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, that's not looking so special anymore, is it? Do you own any? You might want to sell them. So we now have a new Raven Deer Skull mask. It does look cool. It does look very interesting. But now that this has appeared, very quickly after this first appeared, this doesn't look so special anymore. This had over 40,000 sales. I'm a bit worried about how many of these are going to start appearing on the market. Currently, we have 135, which is fairly reasonable. But now that we've got a new Deer Skull mask, are people going to start selling them? I'm not seeing any major signs of resistance, no major quantities, but will that change now that people realise there's a new Deer Skull mask that's just come out? Because a lot of people probably bought these in excess with the assumption that, oh, surely we're not going to see another Deer Skull mask for a long time. I'm going to buy an extra 50 of them because surely they'll go up in price and I can make a great profit. No! It's happening all over again. Much like with the ponchos, that's happening. Now, this isn't a guarantee, but this is the beginnings of seeing exactly what happened with poncho. I'm not sitting there saying let's dump all of our cultist Deer Skull masks. I haven't even bought any. I just got my buy order down. I did a lowball buy order. But what I am going to warn you about is I have seen more Deer Skull masks appear in the Rust workshop recently. I saw a gilded one literally 2 days ago. I did a whole video. It's in my Tuesday workshop skin checks. I can find it. Don't scream, Hedge. Don't scream. Don't scream. Right. Look, I make chapters. This took a very long time. Please appreciate the effort I put in. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Deer Skull mask. It's right there. There you go. Right there. There's another one. So this is why I do the workshop skin checks, because you can potentially see other things that might get accepted in the near future. This might not have been accepted today, but it could appear next week or the week after or the week after. You know how this all works out. Start panicking. So yeah, you've got to constantly keep an eye on the workshop. You've got to constantly be aware of what potentially might come out and what potentially could affect your investments. So I'm not keen on this. I'm unsure about this. Let's see how many sales happen. Let's move on to Blackout SMG. So, custom SMGs, how often do they get used? Not very highly, are they? They're not super in demand to be used in game, so they don't have very high gun demand, is what I'm saying. We haven't seen many of these skins either this year, but even then, they're not doing very well, are they? We've had 6 skins so far this year, and they're all down by 28, 53, 39, 26, 52. Not looking too good. So, yes, we got a Blackout SMG. Wow! But, we had Black Gold. That sold for $5. Now it's at $3. We very recently had the Blackout SAR, and SARs are being used a whole lot more than SMGs. Let's go see how that SAR's doing at the moment. Wow, down 30%. Not looking too good. So, do you get what I'm implying? I don't think this is going to be super great. We're better off just doing a buy order. This is abnormal. We can do a buy order, and then we can see on Thursday. Hopefully the next Rust rotation next week isn't super early like today. We can do our buy orders, look at the buy order support, then make considerations whether we should buy them from the Rust store or not. Then we've got the tempered sheet metal door. Not surprised that we're seeing tempered deployables now. Tempered collection has been around for a very long time. It's beloved. I guess we could say that. It's beloved. And, yeah, so it's a glow-in-the-dark sheet metal door. I'm not sure if people are going to want this as much, considering we just had the very cool-looking Demonic Raven door literally just appear. And that cost $2.49. Do people really want to fork out another $4 for a tempered sheet metal door? You tell me. Again, it's abnormal. We don't need to rush into buying it. We can wait. We can do our buy orders. All good. Right. So, minted gold large box. Surprised this didn't also sell for $4. What do you mean? Well, this is a collection now. I guess we're going to see some more minted gold deployables? Weapons? I don't know. Tricks, you tell me. So, Mr. Tricks, congratulations. You got another minted gold skin. I honestly thought that was too silly to be accepted, that original minted gold armored door. Nope. Got accepted. And now this has been accepted. So, chat, what do you want to be encased in gold? What do we need to be pure gold? Rug. Give me a pure gold rug, Tricks. Give me a pure gold rug. And then we can cover a whole base and make it pure gold. Tricks, you've got a money-making idea right there. Go forth and make it. We need it pure gold. Yes, go do it. Do it. Do it. So, yeah. As you could see real quickly right there, that isn't doing too greatly at the moment, that minted gold armoured door, but minted armoured doors, we've had far too many of them this year, and because of that, they have kind of suffered because of it. But with large boxes, we haven't seen many individual ones, as I was talking about, with that Ghost Pumpkin large box not too long ago, about 10-15 minutes ago. We haven't seen many individuals. We got this, then we got a whole collection right here, and then we got this, and then we got a whole collection there. We got that. That was a holiday-themed Easter skin, and Valentine's holiday-themed Valentine's box, and then it's all the way down to Skull Sarcophagus. Yes, this is also part of a collection. So, yeah, we do not see many individual designs for large box skins. Do you see what the problem is? There's not a great amount to reference from. And whilst it looks very cool, I don't know if it's going to maintain its price, but it's abnormal. We can wait until Wednesday or Thursday, then do our buy orders, our abnormal buy orders, and then we can see if it's a good idea to buy into it or not. It looks cool, but would it do greatly afterwards? CSGO, CSGO. We'll see. It's quite expensive. Same applies to this. For the more expensive items, they do tend to suffer pretty quickly, more so compared to all the other things that tend to come out. So we got to be prepared for that. Just keep an eye out. Be prepared. Look at the numbers of sales. Look at the buy orders. Yeah, you get the idea. So I'm always doing abnormal buy orders. I'm always on my Twitch. If you've got questions, feel free to ask. Let's continue. Let's look at the Elite Crate MP5. So, MP5s, are they beloved? Do people desire them? Do they want to be bought? No. They fell off after the recall update. I'm not sure if we're seeing a new pistol being added today. We're seeing a new burst module. Are you going to want to put that in an MP5? Probably not. No, but we might potentially see with the wipe day today maybe some weapon buffs, some nerfs. You never know. It could easily get sneaked in with the details, with the update details. So we'll find out in about an hour and a half. But that's not something I'd rely on. So yeah, MP5 skins they're not as in demand. MP5 skins aren't as in demand as what they were earlier this year because MP5 badly suffered with the recall update. People don't use it as much as they did anymore. So lower gun demand equals lower demand to use the skins equals lower skin prices. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I'm not super keen with that. And you can easily see with the Retro Blast MP5 that came out fairly recently, already down by 46%. Already down to around $1. And most weapon skins usually end up around $1. Why? Because people can just turn it into metal, and then they could either use the metal or sell it. So, yeah. Welded metal sleeping bag. So this wasn't called welded metal sleeping bag, it was called metal sleeping bag. But don't worry, it has soft padding on the inside. Thank you for the warning, Kosem. Don't worry people, it's good. It'll keep you nice and protected, and it will keep you nice and comfy on the inside. Ever so lovely. I'm a great salesman. So, welded metal sleeping bag. This is the first non-glow-in-the-dark sleeping bag after... I think the last one was... I literally talked about them. It was Dead Souls? I literally talked about sleeping bags last night. How can I forget? Yeah. So, glow-in-the-dark, 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 doesn't glow-in-the-dark, doesn't glow-in-the-dark, glow-in-the-dark. Yeah. Now, the sleeping bags... It's a very gimmicky skin, isn't it? It's a very gimmicky skin. It's not super noticeable. It's not super impressive in terms of colours, I guess you could say. But will that see any appreciation? I'm going to go ahead and say I think people are probably going to be looking at other things. I think there's going to be a lot of attention on this. I think that's it, really. Sorry, Kelmo. I know you. I'm about to talk about your SAR. Don't worry, mate. But I'll be honest with you, Kelmo. I'm quite surprised to see that be accepted. Let's move on to the recycler SAR. So yes, Kelmo, look at you. You got 2 skins in a row. 2 skins in a trot. You need to keep making skins, Kelmo. You're not going to be too poor now. But I don't think people are going to be going super crazy for all the skins this week. Halloween did take up a whole bunch of attention. I'm just being realistic, alright? So your SAR might not get a whole bunch of attention because we literally just had a SAR skin last week and we just had a SAR skin the week before as well. So don't take it too harshly when I sit there and say I don't think it's going to sell that much. It's awkward timing. But the design of it, I'm not sure if everybody's going to love it. It's a cool looking skin. It's a very nice referential skin to Rust. So you got bonus points there, and I think that's why your skin got accepted so quickly. Actually, I need to take a look at all of the times the skins came out. We'll do that afterwards. But I'm not super keen with it, but it's also not abnormal as well. I'm not ruining your sales. Shut up. See, this is the awkwardness. People come here and ask me, all right, Hedge, what's looking like a good investment? But I'm also getting the skin creators coming here now, and I'm sitting there like, okay, but hey, Kelma, I'll give you this. There's a good thing with this. If everybody's focusing other stuff, you probably do want to go ahead and buy some of these recycler SARs, because if not many of them sell, then well, there's not many of them in circulation. They become rare or rarer. People then want them because they realise, well, hang on a minute, that does actually look pretty cool. And then there you go. If you're the one that actually did buy into these, you're probably going to make a good profit in the long term, not in the short term. We still expect all of these to suffer in the short term, as well as all the Halloween ones as well. Fully expect that to happen. But yeah, buddy, I'm very sorry. Again, with so many SAR skins that have come out very, very recently, I don't see it being a great investment. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. What do you mean? Someone's telling me something. Nothing else was accepted. Highlander, I think you got something wrong there, buddy. Anyway, so, yeah, a little bit of awkwardness there, but here I am going to quickly just make it nice and brief. What am I super interested in? Not a lot. No, I'm not really interested in any of this. I need to see how many sales this has. I think this is the only thing that I have a lot of appeal for. I don't think many people care too much to use SMG. We've had far too many poncho skins. I worry for this if we're going to end up in a similar situation like ponchos where we start seeing loads and loads and loads of deer skull masks. We need to see how many sales have happened by Wednesday. Then we make decisions, because this is fairly pricey. This is fairly pricey. Maybe they don't get that many sales, and when they don't get that many sales, much like with what I talked about with the rug, if it is in demand, if it is being used a lot, then with a lower amount of sales, it means it's more likely going to be going up in price, because the demand is there, but the quantity isn't there to match up with it. And with the increasing demand, the price has to go up, because, yeah, it's as simple as that. But yeah, I can't really sit here and say I think that's going to do well. I honestly can't. I don't see really anything here that's going to be like, oh yeah, that's a great potential thing. Minted gold large box is probably the best bet. Tempered sheet metal door. We've seen a lot of tempered things come out and then do bad. Down bad, down bad, down bad, down bad, down bad, down bad. It's alright. But yeah, some of these are probably only bad at the moment because all skins are bad at the moment. Down bad at the moment, I should say. But yeah, I don't see anything that I'm super keen to get invested into. But now I'm going to steer you towards the type of things that you should be putting your money towards. So, gentlemen, we are now going to discuss Christmas-related things. I will be putting out a video discussing what things you might want to keep an eye out for. What skins that you might want to invest into for Christmas time, December time. We are not too far away from Christmas, and I will show you. As you've seen previously in my long-term investing video with the Rust Economy 101 series, I showcased how... Don't have music? Okay, good. I showcased how in all of 2021, the progress of my investments with cold-related, winter-related, festive, Santa, reindeer, Arctic, glacial, all the icy, cold-related skins that were obviously nice for December time, Christmas time. I invested in all of them, and this whole video showcases how they eventually rose up in price and became great investments. Gentlemen, right now the only thing I can really point towards you to is to invest into certain types of skins that I will now briefly show you. So maybe not Arctic Poncho, but Arctic. Yeah. Oh wait. Okay. Let's ungroup this and let's just go for it. So we could do Arctic. Arctic's a great shout. Maybe you want to invest into these snowy themed, snow biome themed skins. Will Arctic camouflage net and door go up in price? Because a lot of people might want to start making bases in snowy areas to really maximise the nice feeling of snowy winter wonderland and having a Christmas tree all up and nice and whatnot. That could very well happen. Arctic's a good shout. What's another keyword? Santa. 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 Santa's boomstick? Yep, maybe. Santa's bag? Sure. Santa furnace? 100%. You need a Santa furnace in your base for December. You need it, need it, need it, need it. It's currently only $2. There's only 36 in the market. What are you waiting for? What else is there? Santa beard? This is an item. Santa beard most likely will be going up in price. Do you need proof? Well, basically, there is a bit of a problem. We know that when holiday items get reintroduced, they tend to bring the price down. But at the moment, that Santa beard... Oh, I went too far back. Here we go. We know for a fact... That's down by 31% for its normal price. So here's all the items, and quite a lot of them at the moment are below their rush store price. However, as we get closer to December, quite a lot of them will be going up in price. Snowman helmet, Santa beard, snow machine, snowman, Christmas door wreath, they will start going up in price. They will get an increase of demand. Their prices will be gradually climbing up from here and now. Santa beard is very cheap at the moment, and if you need proof to show that it will increase in price when it gets close to Christmas time, take a look at the history. We have to keep researching, we have to keep putting an eye out. So yes, you see a decline there. I'll quickly explain what happened. So, it was fairly cheap around early November, and then when we got closer to December, it increases in price, and it peaks around halfway through December. This is selling for around $6.50 last year. But then what happened was, because they were selling above their rush store price, loads of people bought them when they got reintroduced last year. As you can see, last year they got reintroduced, loads more people bought into them because they thought, oh wow, I could instantly flip them. Do you remember what happened very recently with the likes of the Cursed Cauldron? Lots of people bought into them because that buy order was there that was above the rush store price. And, well, if we take a look at that real quickly in a minute, in fact, I could do that right now. Cursed Cauldron. Yeah, 336 of them on the market. And $4.74. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's legit. We'll see. But, yeah. It kind of did not as good. And we're going to start seeing more and more of them appearing on the Steam market. So, Santa beard, there's only 67 of them on the market, and we would expect them to rise up in price. Right now, they're cheap. They are cheap, very cheap, much cheaper than what they were last year for November. There's a lot to climb right there. There's a great potential right there. So, that's Santa. What else might we want to look at? You got festive. What festive things could we see? Festive pudding rock. Festive fighter, so yeah, these and these. Festive costume isn't Christmassy. What else is there? We've got ice. Icy Ice, Ice Door, Shard of True Ice, Urban Ice. What else is there? We've got Ice Small Box. You got that right there. What else is there? Glacial. Glacial's a good shout. Glacial's cool. Glacial's literally just icy and, winter themed. What else is there? Cold Hunter. The whole Cold Hunter collection. Yes. All of this always rises up in price as we get closer to December time. I literally showcased that off in my video right here. I literally have a video, not that. Oops. I literally have a video talking about the Cold Hunter pattern because we recently had the Cold Hunter double barrel shotgun come out, and I literally sat there and said there's a very good chance that could easily go up in price when the time is right. And gentlemen, it looks like the time is right to start jumping in and buying into it. So Cold Hunter profit pattern, that's another thing to look forward to. So yes, Cold Hunter skins, also a great thing to buy into. Festive Pudding Rock looks very cool. Festive Fighter looks very cool. Yes, so many things that you would probably rather put your money towards, because the current Rust store isn't looking super appealing, and it very likely will just instantly go down in price. I'm giving you, based on what I've seen with experience, the better option. So I 100% feel confident Cold Hunter will go up in price. Evil Snowman's a good one. There you go. Snowman Door, Snowman Hammer, Snowman Helmet, Snowman Furnace, Evil Snowman Armor. There's so much. Gingerbread. We have gingerbread, yes, gingerbread armor and clothing and whatnot. Gingerbread armor, deployables, the AK. Yes, this goes up in price. It's all there, gentlemen. Christmas. Type in Christmas. What do we see? We have Christmas holiday bag, Christmas locker, Christmas furnace. Yes, this Christmas gang. This always goes up in price for Christmas time, and we're getting ever so closer to Christmas time. Look how it spikes every single year. What is that? December. Ooh, getting close to December. So loads of people seem to be already making a move for this Christmas gang hoodie and pants. It's already happening. What price are they currently at now? $2 there. What currently price is you right there? $2.30. So yes, the investment is already beginning. These prices are going up. Christmas, Santa, festive, reindeer, cold, snowy, icy, evil snowman, Arctic, all of those keywords. That's what you need to look for. That's what you need to search for. And I will have a video talking about this coming out tomorrow. I have it all nice and set up, but I need people to have a bit of a breather with watching the Rust rotation video, because a lot of people could be looking at me thinking, oh, what the heck, I gotta buy all this? Oh, God. Yes, you do. You'd want to. There's plenty of things. And if you want to get started right now, look at all of the Christmases on SCMM. So here's a nice little tip. Just, you see my mouse right here? Go to the top right. Do you see this little timer right here? Click that. And you got all the years, and you can easily, freely go through all of the dates. Look, instantly right there, December 16th. Right, what do I see? Snowman Furnace, down 13%, looking pretty good. How many of them on the market? Only 79. I found a target. I found something to invest into. What else do we have? Evil Snowman's L96, Gingerbread Double Door. Do you see all of these things I'm saying? Gingerbread, Snowman. What about week 2? What do we see in week 2? What do we have in week 2? What is over here? We have gingerbread, festive, snowman, Christmas, gingerbread, festive, Christmas. I'm saying all of these things over and over again because these are the things you've got to look forward to. Why don't I take a quick look at 2020? Show me 2020. What do we have over here? So, do you see how quick that was? Advent calendar garage door. This did quite all right last year. It's only selling for $1 each. How many of them on the market? 113. That's looking pretty good at the moment. Looking perfectly fine. But look at all that look, nothing to resist. So thin with the quantities. So much potential. Fairy tale box. How are you doing? Looking very nice. A nice glow-in-the-dark large box. Again, only $1.46. Only 63 in the market. Hardly any resistance. Very thin in the quantities. I found 2 candidates right there. What's stopping you? You tell me. Evil Snowman AK-47. Frosty. Frosty's another one. Maybe you want to invest into Frosty. Look at this. It's the Frosty weapons. Maybe not the armour. Cross your fingers and hope we see Frosty high quality metal and hoodie and pants at some point. Face Punch never accepted them, even though they are in the workshop. So Frosty AK, that did go up in price last year. Need proof. It's encased in ice. You see the... There you go. Look at that. Look at that. from here to here, it almost triples in price. So post-Christmas, December, post-Christmas time, these skins, they just go up in price. It's so lovely. MP5 maybe not so much because MP5s don't get used as much anymore. Yeah, that pretty much tripled in price. Yeah, ridiculous, isn't it? And I've made it all ever so clear to you. So, all of you investors right now, I might not have told you to invest into the current week skins, and I'm sorry to you skin creators, but we are the investors, and we want to make profits. And I've just given you a very clear idea of what you should probably look out for. Now, one last thing, I wanted to just quickly find out when all of these skins came out. Because we were kind of figuring out a pattern, weren't we, for some very late skins. That's an early pick. That's an early pick. That's an early pick. I think it's a typical pick. That's a typical pick. That's a typical pick. That's a typical pick. And that's an old pick. I think, yeah, that's fairly old. I think that might be extra late. It's a late... Yeah, so no super late skins this week. That's something to be prepared for. So what we saw before Halloween was a whole bunch of very, 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 very late picks. I mean, we saw the Elite Crate AK-47. We saw the likes of the Quarantine SAR. Black Gold Tier 2 took 6 weeks to appear. But this week, we didn't see a super old late pick. So I think that whole theme is probably over with now. Next week, we'll probably get some verification of that. If we don't see a super late, super old pick, then yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed, isn't it? Chat, is that all good? Was that all nice to you? Arctic, festive, Christmas, snowman, cold, ice, icy, glacial. Yeah, those are the keywords you need to keep an eye out for. Soon, we get ever so closer to Christmas time, December time, and all of those skins will be going up in price. So, thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and let's all survive until December time.